Hey guys, I'm back to making slime and gymnastics. So today I'll teach you guys how to make a DIY slime without any borax or glue. So the ingredients you need is glue tack and hand soap. So I'll mix the hand soap a bit to make it bubbly. So yeah, so what you need is, so first you go to get out your glue tack. And then if you want it to be, your glue tack to be tidier, you can get a pair of scissors to cut some glue tack. So I'll just use a bit, like about that much. You don't want to use too much because you want your slime to be small. If you want your slime to be big, you just have to use some glue tack. So I want my slime to be quite small, so I would just use that much. Because I don't want too much slime. So after that, you want it to knead a bit, because you want it to knead a lot to make it a bit softer. It's easier to make the soap in. So it's optional if you use soap, shampoo, body wash, water, hand sanitizer, shaving foam, lotion, anything that is like liquidy and gel type of thing. You try to use foam soap. You could use pillow face mask, but I never tried it. But I tried it, but you need lots and lots of pillow face mask. So you want it to knead it to be quite white, or if yours is white tack, you just have to knead a lot until it gets kind of those ribs right there. So, yeah. After that, you want it to dip it into your soap that you mixed. You have to mix it just to make it a bit thicker, and it would be easier to melt down the glue tack. So what you want to do here is you just have to melt your glue tack to turn it into a slime. But it's not going to be a slime that would dry out. So it's really fun to play with, but you can't really make a bubble with it because it's made out of glue tack. And from now on, I might post less, like maybe twice a week, something like that. So if you wanted to, you just add the whole thing, dip it in, the whole thing, and then mix it. But I just don't want to melt it too much. And if you want if your slime is really sticky, you just have to add more glue tack, because the glue tack is kind of like the activator, and the soap is kind of like the glue. So yeah, you just have to mix it for a long time. You just have to be patient. If you don't be patient, you might overmelt your slime. So yeah, and every time when you play with it, it's gonna get stretchier. And it's going to turn into a really nice, pokeable, stretchable, holdable butter slime, because this has kind of clay texture. And after you use this, it could still stick things to the wall, but it just won't stick too well because the soap kind of melted it a bit, melted the gripness. Once it gets really soapy, your hands will definitely get soapy. If you are allergic to some types of soap, you might have to wear gloves. And if you don't like getting your hands messy, you might have to wear gloves too. And make sure you don't do it on a carpet, because soap might get onto it and you might not be able to remove it. If you add glue tack onto the carpet might not stick. If you wanted to, you could add some colouring. You could use food colouring, paint, or you could use marker to draw on it. But it has to be like marker texture, something like that. And yeah, that's it. This is the slime. To me, it's quite stretchy. If it's like not stretchy like this, you just have to knead it for a while to make it stretchier. So this is it. And if you don't want to make your place all messy, you could do it on the sink. It's not really stretchy. I think I added too much. So got some blue tack. I'm gonna get more blue tack in there. And colouring is optional. You could use pencil, colouring pencil, anything that you could dye this on. You could use a pen. And the leftovers, you could use it to wash your hands after playing with slime. And slime actually has chemical in it, so I would recommend eating it. And I would recommend like washing your hands after playing with slime. And if you don't want your slime to be like dirty, stuff like that, like stinky, because sometimes your hands might be stinky. And sometimes hair might stick to your hands but you won't notice, and then you just play with the slime and you might get it into a slime. So the best is wash your hands before playing with slime and wash your hands after playing with slime. But you have to wash your hands after playing with slime unless you want it to be sick. So yeah, this is it. There's kind of chunks in it. If there's chunks in it, you just have to knead it a lot. Comment down below, did it work for you? And comment down below more DIY slimes ideas, and I'll try it out with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!